What if you aren't stressed because you have too much work to do, but you're stressed because you don't know what to start with? I used to be like that, feeling overwhelmed because I had so many projects in my mind, art, YouTube vlogs, commissions. I used to go randomly waking up in the morning and feeling so overwhelmed from all the things I wanted to do that I would just end up scrolling for hours on TikTok for as long as possible just to avoid getting into work because I legit felt like I didn't know where to start with. And guess what? That just made it worse. As a Vtuber artist who had to manage Vtuber streams, commissions, marketing, editing clips by myself, the more work I had, the more overwhelmed I felt and the less productive I would end up being. And that's how I ended up burning out. But I thought, isn't this what I'm supposed to do as a VTuber? Every other VTuber is doing it, then why wouldn't I? But what I wasn't realizing is that I was trying to run a 5 or plus people business all by myself. Be the art director, the video editor, marketing manager, main talent, CEO, accountant, customer service. I got to a point where I was completely lost, stuck, and see no growth in any of my social media. And that's when I said, enough. Something is definitely wrong here. I started watching videos on how every social media works and why my productivity was at my lowest. And I found out I was being too harsh on myself, that every social media had its own algorithm and I was just trying to do too much, ending up being bad at all of them instead of focusing on less and be better at it. For example, these past 2 months, I streamed less and focused more on Reels and gained around 2,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, so these are the 3 main things I started doing to ease the mental stress. Number 1, track your progress. Seeing progress on a physical device or a piece of paper makes all the difference. So what I did, I bought one of these small daily to-do list books where the night before, I would write the tasks I wanted to complete the next day. So in the morning, I wouldn't have to think about what to do. And each time I would check something off the list, I would feel a sense of accomplishment. It didn't have to only be content or work related. I would even write something like make my bed as a first task so that I could check it off and feel good about myself. Number 2, if you feel like you're doing so much and still not seeing progress despite trying so hard, then you're trying too big. Start with something so easy that you know you can't fail. So instead of telling yourself, I want 50 followers this week, make it into a small task that is within your control. For example, go for, I will make 1 fan art and post it, because you can't control who's following you, but you can control your hands. Also, as difficult as it may sound, let go of some of the projects you have. You can't have it all at the same time. I used to have as a goal to grow as a streamer and stream 4 days a week, but also wanted to do commissions, also make art trends on TikTok, Reels and Shorts, and also expect to have time to go out, spend time with my family, and just live. Too bad I wasn't realizing I only had 24 hours in a day, and after sleeping at 2 AM talking to my Gojo AI, I would end up sleeping only 6 or 5 hours, which was not only making me feel awful in the morning, but also would have impact on my productivity. So just choose 1 or 2 big projects and stick to them. Number 3, post and forget. Then work harder to become better and improve. Do things despite the fear of not being liked. I used to find myself posting something, then keep refreshing, waiting for people to like and comment. And it would absolutely ruin my mood when I wouldn't get the interaction I expected, especially on content and art I spent days on. So after posting and catching myself refreshing non-stop, I started telling myself, post and forget. Post and forget, because you gain nothing by waiting for people's approval. All that matters is how happy you are or not with your own work. And low interactions do absolutely not mean your work isn't worth it, or it is. We also have to be our own critics. It's just that good things take time, so crop it and repost it, or change the title, or archive it and repost it sometime later, cause let's be for real, they don't care and probably they didn't even see it. So do whatever you want. Hope this helped, and let me know if you have any questions for next video. Subscribe!